Welcome back to Under the News. Yes, it is the week of the NHL Draft 2024. Finally, we are a couple of days before the selection of the NHL Draft 2024 Friday night in Vegas. And every day, we're going to talk about the NHL Draft for what could happen Friday night for different team. And today, I'm answering some questions from different people. They asked me during the weekend. And the first question is about, do you think it's a mistake by Ken Hughes not select Michkov last year when they have an opportunity when the Montreal select David Reinbacher? Why? Because we heard the last 24 hours, Michkov possible he joined the Flyers already at the upcoming season. And then many teams was a little bit worried of Michkov could take longer, maybe 4 or 5 years before he joined the NHL. The Flyers hit a home run if ever Michkov joined the Flyers for the upcoming season. For the Montreal Canadiens, huge mistake. We don't know. I think we have to wait a couple of years to figure out that question. We're going to see the development and progression of two players, Michkov with the Flyers, and what Michkov bring to the Flyers, and finally, what Reinbacher will bring to the Montreal Canadiens at long term. So honestly, my answer on that one, I don't see yet a mistake by Ken Hughes. Only the time will tell us exactly if it was a mistake or not by the general manager, Ken Hughes. Remember, NHL 2024, Montreal could have another opportunity to select another Russian player, Evan Dimitrov. Is that this year the Montreal Canadiens are going to select Dimitrov, considered to be the second best player in the NHL Draft 2024 by many experts, just behind Celebrini. Another question I got during the weekend. One is about who is going to number 2 after Celebrini. Chicago Blackhawks are the team are going to select number 2. And honestly, the answer I don't have. Why? Because I'm 50-50 now. We know Dimitrov is bigger and taller what the people was expecting. And we know the Chicago Blackhawks love Lepchinov. Is it possible Dimitrov become now the selection number 1 of the Chicago? I still believe no, but you never know. So they have 2 possibilities for the Chicago Blackhawks to select one of the 2 players, Dimitrov or Lepchinov. What are the biggest storyline about this draft class? Honestly, guys, compared to 2023, where the selection of defensemen was really poor, this year it's all about the defensemen. We have 7 different defensemen: Biom, Parek, Yakinchuk, Dickinson, Ziliev, Lepchinov, Solberg, I believe are going to be selected on the first top 15 picks this year. This is rare, and we'll see what could happen in the top 3 picks. Why? Because if Lepchinov and Ziliev is out on the 2 or the 3 first 3 picks, could change the direction of the rest of the top 10 in NHL draft. So this is really open wide selection this year. Many people does not really know exactly what could happen. It's really difficult to have a great projection. Like last year, it was easy. The first 4 players, Bedard, Fantilli, Carlson, and Smith. It was just a way to be the order of those 4 players. This year, it can go to one direction to another direction. Now, I want to finish this video, guys, to give you a little bit more, a quick rundown of the top prospect and what makes them good on this NHL Draft 2024. First of all, McLean Celebrini is a dynamic all-around two-way center. He's impact the game and all area. What about Zeb Biom, the left defenseman from Denver University? Biom dominate the college hockey this season. Is a dynamo between his skill, hockey sense, and skating. He scored 50 points, which had never been done by a draft-eligible defender in college. His defending is fine, but he is an average-size defenseman. Berkeley Catton, Spokane Chief in the WHL, scored over 50 goals and 115 points this year. Dominate the WHL this season. He is a 5'10" center, but he is an electric skater and a playmaker with a strong compete level. Next, Evan Dimitrov. We just talked about him, right winger with the SKA and the KHL. Dimitrov has dominated the Russian junior level, been the back-to-back MVP of that level. He is the most skilled player in the draft, and he is a competitive winger. He is a powerful but not knee skater with average size. Sam Dickinson, left defenseman with London Knights and OHL. Dickinson is a great skater for a 6'3" and has very good offensive skill as well. He's projected as a great two-way pro defenseman, even if he may never be a major NHL scorer. Kaden Lindstrom, center with Medicine Hat. Lindstrom is a 6'3" center who can absolutely fly, and he has a legit main streak in his game. He is not a natural playmaker, but he is highly skilled with a goal-scoring touch. He's missed most of the second half due to a separate hand and a back injury. Adam Lechinov, right defenseman with Michigan State and NCAA. Lechinov is a 6'2", mobile, highly skilled, and intelligent defenseman. He was a major reason why Michigan State was at the top team in the country after being great in junior USHL the prior season. DJ Igila, left winger with the Kelowna and the WHL. The son of the Jerome Igila, DJ is a player with a ton of natural skill and goal-scoring ability. While also having a strong compete level, he is a 6-foot winger with good speed. Zane Parek, right defenseman with Saginaw and OHL. Parek might be the smartest player in the draft. He was the best defenseman in the OHL this season as an offensive force. His defending is low average, but he scored 33 goals this year in OHL. Beckett Seneca, right winger with Oshawa General. Seneca did not have a great season, but he had a dominant OHL playoff. He is a big winger with a good speed. He is among the most poorly skilled players in the draft. Anton Ziliev, big left defender, play with a Torpedo and a KHL. Ziliev is a 6'7" defenseman who skate very well for a guy his size. Play hard and look very good in the KHL this season. He has some puck-moving ability, but his offensive side of the game is not great. But you cannot complain about his defensive side. He's maybe the best defenseman on this draft about battle 1 versus 1 or defending on the defensive zone coverage. Connor Yakimchuk, right defenseman with the Calgary Hitmen in the WHL. Yakimchuk, another defenseman, 6'3", with high-hand offensive skill and a goal-scoring ability. He has highlight real abilities and play hard as well. He is a player often in attack mode, and his skating, while powerful, is a big odd looking. Finally, the another defenseman I believe is going to select top 15 is Stian Zolberg, playing the KHL last year. This is another riser players like Seneca in the last couple of weeks. Zolberg is known as one of the toughest players, defenseman in NHL draft. He hit hard. He reminds me a lot of Romanov, and that's the reason why I believe Zolberg could be a selection of the top 15 on this upcoming NHL draft. Let's give you guys a little bit more information about the NHL Draft 2024. I'm going to bring you some more videos during the week. And thanks for watching another Habs Daily News. But before we leave, we invite you, please don't forget to click on the like, subscribe, leave me a comments about this video. And of course, remember, you have greatness inside of you. And we wish you an amazing, great, blessed day, everybody.